everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can tell from the title, this is going to be my 1 month update on my daith piercing. Now, I originally wasn't going to do this video, but if you follow me on Snapchat, then you know the beginning of my first month having this piercing was very painful. So I thought it'd be good for me to make this video, just sharing my experience with it, and then just some other stuff I wanted to talk about as well. And I'm gonna get right into it. So, you know, day 1 through day 3 was fine. I mean, it hurt, but it was obviously it was a brand new piercing, so that's expected. And when I mean hurt, I just mean like it was tender, a little painful, but it wasn't like excruciating. Now, day 4 is when I noticed a change. It was like very painful, but I really didn't think much of it. I really didn't look at the piercing. I just cleaned it and moved on with my life, that kind of thing. And cleaning it was like, oh, cleaning it was so painful because it hurt so bad. But anyway, so the night of day 4, I remember I was laying in bed and I'm like, man, this really hurts. Like, this is ridiculous. So I woke up the following morning because my ear was like throbbing. It hurt so much. So I automatically like got up, went to the bathroom, took a photo, and I was like, my ear is extremely swollen. And it was so swollen. Like, I would say day 5 to day 6 was like the peak of swelling. Like, it was so painful. And I showed you guys on Snapchat. I asked you guys, for those of you who had yours, like if it was like that bad, and all of you said no, yours did not swell that bad. So I think it's a good thing for me to say right here. Swelling varies from person to person. You know, it's all about how your body will react. So, you know, some people, they may swell a bit more than others. That was definitely the case for me. I definitely like swelled up a lot more than a lot of other people. But you know, it wasn't infected or anything like that. It was just swollen and my body was reacting to getting this new piercing. So yeah, so from day 5 to day 7, I have notes on my phone, so I'm looking down. Days 5 through 7 were really painful. And I was actively trying to get rid of the swelling. So I was icing my ear, I was taking ibuprofen. I really like that had a lot to do with the swelling going down as fast as it did. I did take pictures. I think I took pictures from day 5 to day 7. I will go ahead and insert those here so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so as you guys can see from those pictures, my ear was really swollen. Like, my ear was so swollen, like my tragus was swollen. And it hurt to talk. Like, no joke, it was so swollen and painful that, like, it hurt to talk on that side. This side was fine, like, you know, but obviously you're moving your whole jaw and, you know, your whole face when you're talking. So it was really painful, and actually, like, I couldn't film videos for a few days just because it was painful to talk, like, which is so ridiculous. Also, I want to mention real quick, a lot of you have been asking me about headphones, if I can put earbuds in, and I'm assuming the ones who have asked me are ones who do not have this piercing. For me, I cannot put earbuds in. I have to wear like the actual headphones, because as you guys can see where my ring hits, my earbud would definitely get in the way. I think it probably has a lot to do with your individual anatomy and, you know, the drawer you get put on and everything like that, or put in, I mean. I just wanted to get that out of the way real quick because, like I said, some of you have been asking me, but I think it kind of varies from person to person, but probably talk to your piercer and see what he or she says. Alright, moving on. So after day 7, the swelling really started to go down. I think probably by day 9, it was, majority of it was gone. Now my ear is still like very tender. Well, not my ear, but just that part. Cleaning it is still painful. And right now it is swollen on both sides and does not look pretty, but it's not like as swollen as it was. I think it's just, you know, it's in the healing process. And it looks like it has 2 bumps on each side, but I'm not too worried about it right now just because it's still so early on with the healing process. Sorry, my hair keeps getting in my mouth, which is gross, but anyway. So I'm not going to show you guys on camera what my ear looks like because my hair down and everything like that, you guys won't really get to see a good like view of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert a photo or two that I've taken just so you guys can see what it is looking like right now. Alright, so as you guys can see, it is looking not the best, but like I said, I'm not too worried about it because it's so early on in the healing process. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys about migraines because, you know, if you're unfamiliar with this piercing, a lot of people get it, and they claim that it helps with their migraine. I suffer from migraines and headaches a lot. You know, there was one time, and I always talk about it, but there was one time I had a migraine for almost 2 weeks, and it was excruciating, and it was horrible, and yeah. So I really did want this piercing for the piercing itself, but I primarily got it in hopes of helping my migraines. So, has it helped me with my migraines so far? I'm a bit unsure. Probably the day after or 2 or 3 days after I got it, I'm not quite sure. Like shortly after I got it, it was like within the first few days of me getting it, I got a migraine. It was like excruciating and it was painful and it really sucked. I was a bit bummed because I'm like, oh my gosh, like this piercing is not helping me with my migraines, blah, blah. But the weather where I'm living right now is complete shit. It is like back and forth, and I have a very sensitive head in terms of the weather. Like if it's gonna rain or if the weather's just gonna change drastically, like my head will hurt, and sometimes that results in migraine. Also, it kind of depends on the migraine. Now, if you are kind of like me and like some of your migraines are just random, I feel like this piercing might actually help. But if you are also like me and you get migraines, let's say it's about 2 year time of the month, and I'll get a migraine for that. So I think it kind of just depends on the types of migraines in terms of if this piercing will help you. I hope I'm making sense here. I don't want to discourage anyone because I have heard a lot of really great things in terms of this piercing helping people. I've heard my piercer was actually telling me the story. I'm trying to make this video short, but I like to talk. So this woman had come into his shop and a part of her face was paralyzed, and she wanted to get the piercing. I'm not sure if she had migraine trouble or not. Like I can't remember if he said, but she wanted to get the piercing, and she got it pierced on the same side that her face was partially paralyzed on. Well, they were on their way home, her and her family, and they had messaged him. And just within that short period of time of her getting it pierced and her family on their way back home, like she had started getting sensation back in that side of her face that was paralyzed. So I think that this piercing can do a lot of great things. I think for me right now, more time will tell if it will help me with my migraines. I really want it to. Like I am really hoping it is going to help me. I haven't got a migraine since that last one, so we shall see. But yeah, I don't think I have any more notes, so I don't really have anything else to tell you guys. This is just, my first month having it, so we'll see if it'll help me with my migraines. But yeah, I'm not sure if I will do a second month update on this particular piercing. I might just wait and do a 6-month update, but like I say in all my other piercing update videos, if I have something and I feel like you guys need to be updated on, then I will make that video. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out any of my other piercing related videos, check the description box. There's a playlist that has all of them in it. Who is bothering me? Sorry. And also my social media is down there as well if you want to follow me on anything. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video.